Sven is not for me.
In Idaho, Idaho, Nebraska, wherever, he might be a 7.
By the way, the breasts are looking fabulous in this look.
Fitting.
They are
Fitting,
doing
yes.
the work. Is that drag makeup on those tits? She looks so good. I wonder who was the body extra.
It was probably a dummy, but
You don't think Mary showed up
uh,
that day?
I in fact don't.
All right, cover
I
me up, boys.
Strong start, folks,
A
to a very
solid start.
strong season. To a
This
very
is a
strong
great
season.
season.
Tonight on Murder, She Wrote.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Another death.
Hey, another death, another day. This is Victor Devon,
This is Petra Fried,
and this is
and this is
Tonight
Tonight on
on
Murder, She
Murder, She Wrote.
Wrote. You like that
Season 2,
bass?
everybody. I
Yeah.
do. I do. It's good. This
Season
is very
2.
exciting.
Yeah.
So, as
Hitting
we
off
said
with a
last week,
bang.
we said, oh, we didn't really know what we were doing or how to expect this. And look at us, 24, 25 episodes in, and we are now in officially season 2 territory.
That's crazy.
Nice.
I think we recorded our first episode in beginning of November, December. Is that right? Does that sound right?
Uh,
Yeah.
it does. I think we did it
Yeah.
right before Christmas. Yeah. So
And here we are.
this is a strong season 1. Sorry, season 2 opener.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there are some things about
Widow
it that are a
weep for
little
me.
frustrating, but I think this is
Oh,
a
I
good
look
episode.
forward to hearing what your frustrations are.
Oh yeah.
Oh, let
I
me
had to
change the levels. Yeah.
I had to read like 8 synopses of this episode because they really pack a lot of content in here.
Yes. And
I
it's
had to make
like,
sure I got it
okay,
right.
who's the relationship to whom?
Hmm.
Why is this person doing this? Yes, there is a lot going on.
Yeah.
Uh, we
We're starting
open
out.
with
Yeah.
a woman in a fabulous gown
She looks
writing a
great.
letter. She
She looks
does.
rich. And she's drinking. She's she's partying, having a good time. She looks a little worried, but
It
she's being
reminds me a
watched.
little bit of like the beginning of the David Tolliver episode
Was thinking the
where it's
same
like an
thing.
affluent lady. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's that
Allison,
vibe.
what was her name?
Brevard,
Allison Brevard.
Brevard.
Yes. These names, they're just great. And Antoinette Farnsworth.
Farnsworth.
If that's not a murder mystery name, I don't know what is. This is creepy, by the way. She steps out to
Oh,
mail a
sure.
letter to Jessica and comes back in, and the patio door to her apartment is open. And it's just dark. It's very
Um,
scream coded, right? Well,
it's slasher. Yeah,
yeah,
it is.
very slasher.
Um, so this would have been what, fall of 85?
Hmm.
Uh, so we would
September
have had
29th, I think, of
yeah.
1985. Yeah. So this would have premiered essentially the same week that the Golden Girls premiered.
Oh, there you have it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which does possibly explain why there are no Golden Girls crossovers in today's
Hmm.
episode.
Maybe.
They're too busy. Uh, but
Jessica
we're
Fletcher
in,
has shown up. We're in the Jamaica, I think, an island in the Caribbean.
yeah, I don't know if they specify. I think they mentioned Turtle Bay. So I guess
Yeah.
that's actually Hawaii, right?
Is it?
I
We're gonna
think.
test our geographic landmark. Turtle Bay, you said?
Yes, she
Yeah, that's
says
a
she wants to go to
Hawaiian.
the Turtle Bay Overlook, she says.
Let's see. Turtle Bay, Jamaica. Let's see. Oh, there is a place in Jamaica called Turtle Bay Beach.
Okay.
All right.
Well, who
So
knows?
it's
Does it
plausible.
they sort of make it anywhere Caribbean, like anywhere USA, but
Oh yeah.
anywhere resort.
Uh-huh.
Uh, but she is she introduces herself at the lobby as Marguerite Canfield from Lincoln, Nebraska. So we
Hmm.
know Jessica's on one of her jaunts pretending to be somebody else, which we love.
Yep.
When gets in character, I'm all about it.
It's a treat, right? She really digs into it too. And I like that the show gives her something to do, to sort of put on different faces and characters while still
Well,
being
because
Jessica Fletcher.
Angela Lansbury is such a incredible actress. She can play
Yeah.
almost anything. And to see her get to play devious, see her get to play these different things that if you're
Hmm.
familiar with her screen work or if you're familiar with her stage work, she always gets to do.
Yeah.
It's nice because Jessica's often such a wholesome busybody, but
Hmm.
she's not mean and she's not
Yeah.
cruel and she's not vicious.
Right.
And whenever she gets to play even just the modicum of devious,
Hmm.
it's exciting.
Yeah,
Exciting.
definitely. Definitely. And she looks fabulous in this episode,
So
right?
great.
Oh my gosh.
This
Because she's
purple
playing such
drape.
like a rich, affluent character. She comes in playing, dressing the part, and it looks so good on her. She's dripping in pearls, this lovely lilac
Brooch.
colored. Oh, she's everything. And she's also playing kind of a bitch too, which is fun. She
Yeah,
insults
so
no fewer than three people when she walks into that lobby.
immediately. Marguerite Canfield is a recluse. So she's a
Hmm.
socialite who turned to, you know, private living at a certain point, as some folks do at a certain point.
Yeah.
And but is still very, very rich and still travels on occasion. So she's
Yeah.
taking on this identity because no one really knows what Marguerite looks like frequently.
Right.
Like she's not well seen. And she's there because woman at the beginning who got killed was a friend, wrote her a letter,
Yeah.
and now she's here at this
Hmm.
island resort to solve.
I'm trying to remember. So, for first of all, the letter said like, "I'm in terrible danger. You've got to help me." Um,
Yes.
I can't help but thinking like, how long does that letter take to get from Jamaica to Cabot Cove in 1985?
I don't know. That's something that I think at least a week has gone by
Yeah,
be- because people that Antoinette met and spoke to are still at the resort.
that's what I was
Maybe
thinking.
maybe this is just way above my, you know, tax ID number.
Hmm.
I don't know how long you stay at a resort like that. I would think 2 weeks would be a very long time.
That feels exhausting, even. I mean, unless these people really just like hang out, drink, and be rich and gamble, which I
I mean,
think
is
is
it
maybe
sort of
what they do.
like a summer camp situation where someone's there for a month? Like maybe this is like that for adults. Like you
Yeah.
really are there for a month, as it
Hmm.
were. But I'm so
It
used to like a 6 day, 7 night situation where I'm like, how could you possibly?
it seems crazy, right? Oh, we just switched scenes again, and Jessica's wearing another gorgeous sort of
Gorgeous.
peach-colored evening gown. And by the way, the breasts are looking fabulous in this look.
Fitting.
They are
Fitting.
doing
Yes.
the work. We were like, are is that drag makeup on those tits? Is that she looks so good.
Looks so good. Um, but quick note, so she is matched with the chief inspector, Claude, how do you pronounce it?
Rensselaer.
Ren Rensselaer.
Yeah.
And he knows that she's not Marguerite Canfield
Yeah.
because she had called ahead and sort of dipped her cards.
Hmm.
So he already knows that she's not really Marguerite Canfield, but she's the only one so far that we know. We have this great one scene wonder with Mary Wickes as Miss Alva Crane.
Yeah.
I adore her.
She's great. And of course, we know Mary Wickes from so much, but very notably, she was in Sister Act, White
Hmm
Christmas. She was one of the gargoyles in The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Incredible. I
She
love
is the
her look
ballet.
too.
She's the ballet teacher in the I Love Lucy episode.
Yes, she
Uh,
is. Oh my gosh.
yeah. She's
She
in
has
Postcards from
done
the
the
Edge.
work.
She's got great, great stuff. Great,
Yeah.
great stuff.
And she is looking like a sparkly Ronald McDonald.
This beating, it's
It is a
so
choice.
exquisite. And she's dripping in jewels, but
Hmm.
we get a look from Jessica that sort of indicates that those jewels may not be what they're intended to be.
Yeah.
She dips her hand just a little bit there.
Hmm.
Uh, and dressed like Marilyn Monroe in Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend, we have Veronica Harrold come out, this Anne Lockhart,
Uh-huh.
who is in her first of no fewer than, I think, 8 Murder She Wrote
Oh my
appearances.
gosh, she gets around.
Always a different person. Uh,
Yeah.
and she is the daughter of Miss June Lockhart from Lassie. If folks didn't know, she
Yes.
is a nepo baby herself.
She comes into the casino table where Jessica and Alva or Mary Wicks are playing, and
Drunk.
you're right. The dress is ridiculous. The Marilyn Monroe pink dress
It's
is
got the bow in
ridiculous.
the front like
I know.
Marilyn too.
It's
Like it's
everything. It's like a real recreation. First of all, she's supposed to be this simple Iowa, is Idaho or Iowa? One of those I states. She's supposed to be
yeah,
a simple school teacher, and she shows up in this gorgeous satin pink gown. Where'd she get
Idaho.
that? We don't know. Idaho. That's it. Um, and she's drunk, and she's with a tall gentleman named Sven.
Mm,
Hi, Sven.
Queen.
He's mine now.
Yeah,
I can do what I want with him.
we are 10 minutes in. We have met almost the entire
I
cast.
know. We are not keeping
Uh,
up with these introductions. They are coming fast and
we've
furious
we've
here.
we've already missed Cyd Charisse in a
Uh-huh.
thankless role
Uh-huh.
as one of the proprietors of the
Oh
hotel
gosh.
who welcomes her. She says, "I rarely attend the cinema because the role of the proprietress is that of a former actress who is now a businesswoman." Uh, and Maggie Canfield is nothing if not dismissive. And now
Truly.
we meet Michael Haggarty, the
Uh-huh.
great Michael Haggarty.
hmm Played, of course, by Len Cariou. Um, there,
Now, oh, and we have to say, Len Cariou, one of her Sweeney Todds. And in fact, the Sweeney Todd that most people would recognize because he is the one on the taped recording from that London
he's
cast.
he's the one on the cast recording, and then George Hearn is on the video recording from Broadway.
No, I think it's the other way around, actually.
No, George Hearn is the video. I know that
Are
for
you
sure.
sure?
Yeah, yeah. And Len Cariou is the
Okay.
cast recording.
Oh, then Len Cariou is, hang on, then there's something else. Uh, damn it, hang on. There's another. Oh, he duets with her in a later viewing of like A Little Priest, and he also duets with Patti LuPone at one point for one of those Sondheim
Oh, George Hearn, yeah.
concerts. Yeah.
George Hearn does.
No,
Yep.
Len Cariou does. No, they don't. Damn it. Now I don't know. Now there's too. They're very similar.
They're very they kind of look alike, they sound alike. They have that sort of gnarly baritone. Yeah,
And usually how I remember is because George Hearn is the one that was in Henny Penny, which is the Golden Girls episode.
right,
He's the one who plays Foxy Loxy.
right.
So Len Cariou. And George Hearn also is the one who's in it with the Patti LuPone concert version, Sweeney
It's
Todd.
George Hearn, right? George Hearn and Patti LuPone, Neil Patrick
Yeah.
Harris, Victoria Clark. Yeah,
And as I recall, he wasn't supposed to be. Somebody else was supposed to be. He stepped in.
that makes sense. And they probably called him and said, "Hey, you know it. We know you can sing it, sir. You're a star."
You've done this before.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's so interesting that Patti LuPone did that turn and then like 10 years later did the Broadway revival.
yeah. Well, she did that with Gypsy too. She did like
Yeah.
that one night and then came back.
hmm Uh, meanwhile, a lot is happening in Jamaica here. Jessica and Michael Haggarty were out for a stroll, and some thief stole her purse. And this other guy, who's been following and watching her all evening, was also around and chased after the guy, but convoluted, then was seen like talking to the guy who stole the
Mm.
purse. Yeah, so
hmm
there's something funny about this guy named
Sheldon
names.
Sheldon Greenberg, as
Sheldon
played by
Greenberg.
Howard Hesseman, who you may
hmm
know from Head of the Class or WKRP in Cincinnati, but will
hmm
forever be televangelist or the evangelist
Yes.
Watchtower from Clue, which is, as I've said on this
Yes.
podcast many times, my favorite film. So
He's the head of the FBI, right? In that
this is
movie?
Peacock. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. So good. It depends on it depends on
Yeah.
the ending. But yes.
Uh-huh.
Uh
Oh, fussy jog alert. Fussy jog alert.
it's like you know what this reminds me of, and this is such like, it reminds me of Exit to Eden because that's my only other real resort movie that I can think
Fair.
of, and that's so much more bondagey and less stress.
That's true.
Um, but everyone's here playing tennis. Look at all the fruit. Now that's a
This looks
functional
great.
fruit basket. That
You can get a banana and a grape at the same time.
the same time.
No
That's
digging
service.
required. Oh, this is a great line. Can we back up and hear this? When
Yes.
she orders for them. Jessica
So we're
met
back.
this
Jessica's back with the school teacher.
Veronica Harrold. Definitely they were exercising and she says, "Oh, you're a fitness buff too."
Oh, that's not even civilized. Have two iced teas, please, with lemon, no sugar or chemicals. Good for the blood, very invigorating.
And she does like this thing with her
Damn
arm.
right.
Invigorating.
So this is our exposition for this character. We get to learn more about her. I
Yeah.
think she's really good in this episode. I didn't really think about it until I rewatched it before we did this recording, but she's really strong.
And Lockhart?
Yeah, she's really
Yeah,
good in
she's quite
this.
good. Quite good.
She's
In
she's kind
fact,
of written as a silly little character, but she brings some depth to it in a later scene when she finds out revelations about her
yeah.
friend. Yeah, she's
She
quite
gets
good.
some layers and some levels.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, which she
She's
needs because the
dowdy.
haircut is not haircutting for me.
Yeah, it's of the time. It's
Yeah,
not quite Dorothy Hamill, but it's of the time.
it sure is.
Uh
Yeah.
it's and like you know what? Styled, that could be very chic. Like that could be punk in a very
Oh,
quick way.
100%. Yeah. The right makeup.
Yeah.
Put her in some hot pink mesh.
It's done. Howard the Duck right there.
Every honestly, everybody should have some hot pink mesh in their closet.
But she knew Antoinette because they had met at the resort
Hmm.
because Veronica somehow won this resort trip for a ticket for one. This is very
Ticket
convoluted.
for one.
Yeah, no,
This is a
that's
school teacher. This is the mind that our children are entrusted with.
yeah, that's a murder plot. That's how I still know what you did last summer starts.
Uh-huh.
Like you
Literally,
don't
that's how it
know.
starts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh
The star of the scene really is that centerpiece on the table. Look at those flowers. Wow, they're gonna eat her alive.
it's aggressive.
Uh-huh.
Audrey too. But oh,
Meanwhile,
and
she
she
hasn't
also
had a
gives us
go ahead.
go ahead. I was gonna say she gives like this weird she has her leg warmers to match her shoes perfectly,
Mm.
which match her
Hmm.
polo shirt, this cyan blue. She also gives us this odd like juxtaposition, not juxtaposition, exposition on Cyd Charise's character,
Hmm.
and who is completely inconsequential, but it's very important that we know that she again was a very notable actress. I don't know why
Citrus.
we
Oh my
needed to know
gosh,
that.
yeah.
No, no,
Yeah.
no, her
Oh,
character.
the character, yeah.
Cyd
Poor
Charisse is
Cyd
a fabulous
Charisse.
dancer
She was
and
incredible,
actress,
right? Obviously,
but
like Singing in the Rain, among many other things.
oh yeah, yeah,
Um,
Brigadoon. Uh,
Brigadoon,
yeah,
Brigadoon, Brigadoon. Please don't trouble me with copyright claims. Um, I love Brigadoon. This character, we have to talk about Eric Brahm, who's the owner of the casino or
Cyd
resort.
Charisse's character's love
Uh,
interest. Yeah.
love interest. Yeah, I don't really know what he's doing here. Both he and Cyd Charisse have so uh, next to nothing to do in this episode. They're not really suspects, even though Sheldon Greenberg tells us they are.
Well, and their their thing is that they're in a relationship, but in theory, they're not supposed to be because that's a
Yeah,
conflict of interest.
yeah, because they work for the
So
company.
who fucking cares? Like,
What
like,
nonsense.
but like, who fucking cares?
She
This
gets
gives
the
me sort
worst
of like
writing later too.
an odd prototype of a future episode that takes place in that luxury hotel that Janet Leigh runs. but that one's so much more interesting.
Mm.
Like it's like no, none of this is going anywhere.
No.
But we find out that
Um,
Howard Hesseman has quote Marguerite's purse, uh, and she's still under the guise of Marguerite Canfield.
yeah.
She still hasn't
Yeah.
let that slip.
She plays a long game, I will say. She doesn't lay down her cards until she absolutely has to when she's called out with her
Well, you're
picture
drunk,
on the
you
back of a
crazy.
book. Good for her.
Oh, there we go. There we go. He knows. He's let it slip that. See, I know this is you. And what is it? Dirge for a Dachshund that he has a copy of? I think.
I think that is
Yep.
what it is. Yeah.
Dirge for a Dachshund. Uh, and so she
Does
immediately lets, well, her
does
inflection
Tr
changes immediately.
does Trish lose her head in that one too?
I hope so.
Right, that's where that came
She
from.
Teddy's now a Dachshund.
Yeah, right.
That's her poetic license.
So she is using these real life stories in her books. Aha. I
I
think you're
feel.
right. So they're
But
just
there's
talking
this,
about um
yeah,
why she's down there, what she's doing. Sheldon Greenberg is a weird character here, right? It's just sort of stuck in there. Um, Obviously very important as we find out later, but
yeah. He's
he, he's
the
he's in his own lane the
security
whole movie, basically. Yeah, he's the hotel security.
with this gigantic office, and he's not the chief inspector, so he's not a
No,
legal person, and
no,
he's not her foil. Like
no,
she doesn't bounce things off of him,
no, that's
which
Michael.
well, it's Michael and it's Chief
And
Inspector
yeah,
Rensselaer,
yeah.
who for some reason can never in public company call her Marguerite. She's there in disguise, and he calls her Mrs. Fletcher the
Miss
entire
Fletcher,
time. And I'm
Mrs.
like,
Fletcher,
would
loudly.
you please? Would you please?
Don't break my cover, bitch. Um,
Ugh,
yeah, he's not helping her work.
so.
So yeah, there's three characters, right, that could theoretically fill the role of the law, right?
Mm,
We
yeah.
have Michael, we have Rensselaer, we have the security guy. And so that's a little convoluted already. And
Hmm.
actually, when I rewatched this episode, I can't believe I'm saying this. I forgot Michael Haggarty was even in it because there's so many like characters like that.
Yeah.
These men that she's bouncing between. Um,
Well, we don't know how important he is yet
yeah,
for a
yeah,
very long time, and we don't even know that he's MI6
yeah,
until later. So
yeah.
he is on his lady's majesty, Her Majesty's Secret Service,
Hmm.
um, which includes like espionage and intrigue and sort of the
Hmm.
spy thing
Right.
post Timothy Dalton James Bond thing,
Hmm. Oh,
which
this.
is a relic of the Cold War. But
Oh, this is that scene that I was mentioning where Cyd Charisse comes into Mr. Brahm, the hotel
yeah,
manager's office, and she feigns that they have business to do to get everybody else out of the office, and then they have this stupid
she's
conversation about how
upset
they're
because
married in secret.
the Sheik has so many wives who have demands.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
that's such an 80s.
I was like, who wrote this line? But this whole scene, I think, is just writing garbage because if I hear one more character in anything say, "Oh, I just want to shout out the name Mrs. Eric Brahm from the rooftops," like fuck off.
You have
Get a
to
life, get a hobby.
you have to write it in the sky.
Jeez.
Uh Cyd Charisse, let's say again, famous dancer,
Yeah.
fabulous. Recently or around this time, seen in a Janet Jackson music video, no less.
Mm.
It's just hanging out in short skirts,
Hmm.
talking, not
Doing nothing.
doing nothing,
Doing
not
nothing.
even
Just
looking that
providing an
glamorous.
alibi later. No, she doesn't even look that good. I mean, she's beautiful, obviously, but wearing a white polo and a white tennis skirt perpetually through this episode does nothing for her.
And
Um,
we have this Jessica Turban
ooh,
moment.
this is cute.
It's so nice.
See,
Looking
we
like
had
Eartha
our
Kitt.
truly, we had our wrap up of like season one, and we talked about like best fashion moments and worst fashion moments. I already see two fashion moments here I would submit to the best
So
list. So
so good.
it's getting good.
Which is ironic because again, she's playing somebody else, which tells you that's not Jessica's vibe. We
Yeah,
do see her nicer over the years, usually outside of like the sweaters and schmata pants.
sure.
But when she glams, she's very clearly somebody else, or she's going to like the Russian embassy. Like she does put on
Um,
airs.
so she's supposed to meet the inspector right now, and Haggerty is giving her a ride, but they're being followed. Um,
We're getting a glimmer that he's not perhaps who he
yeah,
indicates.
and she's getting obviously a little Twitter-pated that they're off course. Well, he's
Well,
really
because
taking
she's
those corners.
he's also calling her Marguerite Canfield too, so she doesn't
Hmm.
know if he doesn't know, and she doesn't know
Oh,
that
I
he
love
knows
it.
that she knows that we know that you know.
Yeah. It's interesting that there's like a spy element to this episode that isn't
Mhm.
really doesn't really pay off, but it does sort of lay the groundwork for his character in the future.
Now, refresh my memory. Is he here because of Antoinette as well?
Yes, he was
Yes,
hired by Antoinette's nearly dead old father.
that's it.
Yeah,
That's
and
it.
he knows a lot about her, which he's sort of confessing now. Um, but the old man hired him to find out what's going on with her. Um, I don't know if I think he's been following her for a while, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he mentions here in this little confession scene where he tells her that he knows that she's not really Marguerite Canfield,
Yeah. Yeah.
but that he knew Antoinette. But the the odd thing that is also occurring here is wait, I lost my train of thought. Damn it.
Well, so so they're basically talking about Antoinette and her history and her the lore of her family, right? And what happened was everybody thinks she's uh was married once. In fact, she was married twice. This is the one who was
Right,
married at the beginning,
right.
murdered at the beginning of the episode, and had a baby. And they're sort of coming to the conclusion that, of course, Veronica Harrold is that child. And so there's a reason
Oh,
she's there.
he
Did it come
says
back
that
to you?
she flaunted her wealth, he
Yes.
says, which he also says that Jessica is doing as
Hmm.
Marguerite. And that's actually important because jewels have gone missing. Things that like Antoinette has been stolen from. People have
Yeah.
gotten there's that mugging situation. That when Marguerite's purse was snatched, even though it came
Hmm.
back to her with everything in it, because Howard Hesseman arranged that to find out who she really was.
Yeah.
Uh, we're going to find out that Mary Wickes, who had these fabulous jewels as well, was
Hmm.
wearing fake. So
Yeah.
what's going on here? Why? What's is there another lining suspicion that this
Yeah.
also has to do with theft? Was she
Well, so
murdered just to keep her quiet for
mhm.
or something like that?
We're kind of vacillating between two options here for what's going on in this murder. It's either jewel theft, just good old jewel theft, or it's some sort of conspiracy having to do with Antoinette Farnsworth and her history and her unclaimed daughter and the folks following it, right? It gets kind of
Hmm.
convoluted. So that's what we're exploring for most of the episode here. Meanwhile, Alva Crane is dead. Poor Mary Wicks.
Yeah, one scene wonder.
She didn't get enough in her one scene either. Would
She
have
gets
loved
some
more.
great moments though. Send in the boy with the tight pants. Uh, don't have the
She
crab cakes
also
unless you have a strong liver. Oh, there's such
she also
great
said
looks on her face.
about Sven, the guy that Veronica came in with, like, I don't usually like a tall guy, but I'll make an exception for that one.
Such
You
a
don't like a tall man? What
yeah.
that's
I
everybody loves a
know.
tall man. What are you talking about?
I never cared for tall men, but for him, I could make it accept how very specific.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, great stuff. It's just so good. And that's Mary Wicks's like career. She always played like these. She was a character actor so in the
Yeah.
strictest sense of the word, where she's almost like who's another? Oh, like Elsa Lanchester is another
Hmm.
really good example. I mean, Murder She Wrote is riddled with them,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
To the extent like Angela Lansbury was kind of a character actress leading lady, if you really think about
100%.
it.
Totally.
Very
Since she was a
often.
teenager, she was playing
Right,
character actresses
right.
and then character actress leading ladies. Yeah.
This is why
Um,
she makes so much sense with in the B. Arthur, Elaine Stritch sort of
hmm
uh hierarchy of
Yeah,
these fabulous ladies.
totally. You know, it's funny. I went to theater school for my grad degree in New York,
Mm,
and all the everybody wanted to be an ingenue. Everybody wanted to be the
mm,
romantic lead. Everybody wanted to be the star. And I remember thinking all the time, but the people who work forever are the ones who are doing the character parts. Why is
right.
everybody so concerned with singing Lori in Oklahoma when in fact they can play all these other great roles? And it's so cool to watch shows like Murder, She Wrote where those people get to kind of kind of shine, right?
Yeah, yeah. And it goes we go through waves of it, and obviously theater is going to be a little different,
Yeah.
but the expectation and therefore the obsession with youth and the obsession
hmm
with being current and being marketable and having how many
Yeah.
followers on Instagram is going to really apply to like your who's a good like your Nicole Kidmans or your Kate Blanchetts who are like,
hmm
probably our top actresses of
Yeah.
today,
Yeah.
even though they're in their 50s and above.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously everyone's gold standards are Glenn Close and Meryl Streep, but they're almost 80 at this point.
Yeah, isn't that I can't believe Meryl Streep is as old as she is.
It's 76.
Yeah.
So, and Glenn Close, I think, is older than her.
hmm I think so.
Um,
Yeah.
so our contemporaries, we get some good like TV parts, I think, are often a little bit nicer, but
Yeah.
film is still really rough. Um,
Totally.
yeah,
I have to look up Glenn Close is 78. Yeah. Wow.
yeah, yeah.
Wowza. Um,
I mean, to that end, also, like I remember because I was listening to Barbara Streisand's memoir, and she was talking about like roles that she aged out of that she really wanted to do. Gypsy being one of them,
mm,
actually. Um, and that's a real thing. And Glenn Close probably has aged out of uh, Gloria Swanson,
oh yeah.
Norma Desmond.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. At this point, yeah.
and Angela Lansbury was playing a good 10 to 20 years older than herself
Her whole
in her
career,
third. Yeah, close up. Yeah.
basically the entire career. Yeah.
I know Elaine Stritch talks about in her one woman show how she understudied for Ethel Merman. And when she got the tour of Call Me Madam, she was 20, she looked 30, she got the part. Like,
Cheers to that, girl.
yeah.
Make that money, book that contract. Um,
But yeah, no, I've always wanted to be I would much rather be King Herod in Jesus Christ Superstar, where I wait for
absolutely.
the entire show, do my one number, get my standing ovation, and bow maybe fifth to the end.
Uh-huh.
Call it a day.
I
That's
mean, that's the
that's for
best
me.
gig, right? I remember
Yeah.
when I listened to Hamilton first, and it was like, oh, the king, that's the best role.
Yeah.
Flashy, flashy song, show up, be
hmm
ridiculous, and then hang out the rest of the night and collect your
Uh,
paycheck.
I mentioned this when we watched Armed Response. Martha Ray in the recording of Pippin. She comes in, does Bertha, no time at
hmm
all, 6 minute part. Great, great, great.
hmm
Call it a day.
Yeah. Did you ever watch Patti LuPone's recordings from her Lamouche cabaret show?
I've heard it. I've never
Yeah,
watched.
got it. Yeah. She talks a lot about her
Is
role
there
in Les
video?
Mis.
Oh
Oh
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Oh
Oh yeah.
yeah. Oh, her memoir too.
Yeah,
She talks
yeah,
about
totally.
missing her cue
Sing
because
a great song. And then she would
she
go
was reading People
across the street,
magazine,
right? Yeah.
forgot her she had to grab her wig and her white
Yes.
dress.
I wonder where they
Uh,
are. Anyway, we've
uh,
passed a lot of content here.
well, yeah, but we can sum up real quick because
Yeah,
we
let's
didn't
do
need
it.
all of this.
Alva Crane was murdered. They were in the room and the inspector picked up her security deposit key because they want to check to see if the real jewels are in her safe lockbox, right?
Yeah,
right? Something
yeah.
like that.
Which again,
Um,
this is another moment where Jessica says, "Oh, but Alva always kept her security key in her purse. Why would
she
it
met
be
her
out?"
once. She
She
met
met
her
her
once.
once, and she met her once while she was out
Yeah.
with her going out purse. Why the certainty that this woman has that always pays off? It's just like that's not
I
how
think
people are. That's not how people are.
no, I think she's a little bit psychic or something. She's
Um,
got some clairvoyance going on here, Miss Fletcher. It's
oh, and we
nonsense. It's like she meets this woman for like 30 minutes and she knows everything about her from birth to death. It's ridiculous. Now she's
she knew
talking
that the
to it.
jewels were fake.
Yeah.
She knew that how she knew her life. Oh, and we also now know that Veronica, our lovely school teacher from Idaho, Iowa,
Yeah.
uh, was Antoinette's daughter.
Yeah. Definitely was Antoinette's daughter. And we also know that Michael Haggarty now is with British intelligence and what his role in all of this is. And he's trying to figure out who murdered Antoinette as well,
And
more or
the
less.
letter was also to get Jessica sort of on the side of learning, although she could have just put it in the letter. I
Yes.
guess she didn't expect to die,
Yeah.
that Veronica was the daughter, and that it was Antoinette who invited Veronica to the resort in the
Hmm.
first place.
Yeah. Which
That
is
ticket for one,
what a dummy. Like, I didn't realize I entered a contest. Have you ever heard of a thing? A ticket for one? I'm going to be there for a month, apparently.
apparently.
Jeez.
Um, which again, Idaho, Idaho, Nebraska, wherever, that the school teacher is from, she still has expenses while she's there, right? Like, doesn't she still have to like eat? Does the
Yeah,
resort cover all of her?
I don't
Like,
know.
is it all expenses
I
paid?
think the idea is they created this sort of circumstance to get this was the old man's idea too, this contest, so that Antoinette could meet her daughter. So I'm sure they cover everything. I'm sure it's because otherwise she couldn't afford to be there.
No.
No.
I mean,
How much she
ironically,
make?
she's this heiress now,
Yeah.
but she doesn't know that.
New money. Mm.
She spent all that money on that Marilyn Monroe recreation dress.
That's right. Um, we should also point out that they're talking about Sven now as a potential suspect because if they think that Sven had a little, bumping uglies
Mm,
with Antoinette.
not
And
bumping uglies.
I know, I can't believe I said it. I take it back.
Wow.
They
Wow,
had a,
1992.
I know,
Hi.
right? They had a little fling, and they believe that she may have told him that, uh, why can I not remember all these names? Veronica, the teacher, was her
Mm,
daughter. And so now he's
mm,
Sven, even after Antoinette's dead, he's moving in on the daughter. Sven is a former like Olympic skier or something.
yeah.
And now he just like goes around romancing wealthy
Poaching
women.
ladies.
Yeah.
He would normally be a David Tolliver, but he's willing to make an exception for this heiress.
Hmm. Hmm.
And
Do
I
you,
love
okay,
this bathing suit and jacket combination. This
she
checked
looks great.
situation. So
I
good.
love this look on her. Also, her
So
body
great.
looks incredible. Is she a dancer? What's going on? Um, But do you think this is the most important question of the episode? Do you think Sven is attractive?
Then,
Yeah.
uh, no,
No.
no, I don't.
No.
No,
He's like the 80s version of that rat boy thing.
that hair isn't helping because it's
It's
also like
not.
this. Oh, who does he remind me of? He reminds me of, oh, the bad guy in Elvira,
Oh
Forces
yeah.
of the Dark.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not attractive. He's
No.
also that actor is in Barbarella. He
Oh
plays
no way.
the winged alien god character. Yeah. Okay, that's actually okay, he's better there. Now that his hair is a little bit more tousled.
Yeah.
Better.
He he looks like he looks like Sam the Eagle to me.
Yeah, it's not great. He's got a
No.
gorgeous body. He does have a
Yes.
gorgeous body if you look him
Yes.
up. in his and he also looks better in Barbarella, frankly.
Yeah,
But that was also a good 15 years earlier.
truly.
Um, yeah.
Yeah, Sven is not for me.
But
I think
in Idaho, he might be a seven.
oh
Like,
yeah,
oh,
you
funny
never
if Haggerty
know.
with this towel around his neck because he was all wet, but he has like
Oh yeah, we didn't
he's
mention that
bone dry, but they have this towel around him.
Haggerty and Fletcher went to the marina because they needed questions Sven, and when they called him out on the dock,
Dove into
he
the
chased
water.
him to jump in the water. It was so unnecessary. But and then I mean he literally jumps in the water and then that's it. They're like, "We
Yeah,
gotcha."
that was
Where's he
our
gonna
action
go?
scene.
Is he going to swim to the mainland? What did he think would it be accomplished by jumping in that water?
I feel like it was just something for the opening credits, you know? Like they were like, "Oh,
Yes,
we can add this for the Tonight on
the
Murder, She Wrote."
montage. Yes. Oh, this is that beautiful scene. So, with Anne Lockhart as Veronica the teacher, she's really good in this scene. They've just told her that Antoinette was her mother. Sven was after the money. Um, she's great.
She's
What else
being
has she been
comforted.
in?
She's being comforted by Jessica in such a loving way, almost
Yeah.
like she's again being like a surrogate.
Hmm.
Are you looking for what else Anne Lockhart has been? Well, she's been in three other murder she wrote.
Yeah. Yeah. But it looks like
She
smaller roles
yeah,
otherwise.
she never quite well nowadays I think she's mostly a voiceover actress.
Looks like it, yeah.
But she was in Troll of all
Yeah.
things, the film Troll.
Hmm.
And the reason that sticks with me is because her mother, June Lockhart, is also in Troll. So she plays the younger
Mm,
version of herself in that.
I see.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
And but I think she was mostly I guess it's one of those cases where nepotism didn't quite work.
Yeah,
Um
it didn't quite. There's a lot
or
of
she didn't
like
try that
extra
hard.
credits and like yeah, but I mean she clearly has worked probably with help
Oh,
by her,
she's doing
which is a shame.
fine.
She's really good in this episode. I think she's
Yeah.
I think
She'll
as
be
far as
really good in
acting,
the future episodes too, and
yeah,
she plays
yeah,
completely different characters each
yeah,
time.
yeah, we appreciate. She
She
deserves our
plays an
respect.
assassin in a future episode.
That's right. Oh my God.
It's fantastic.
Good for her. She's very versatile. Uh, she's power-verse.
Yes. And that's another resort episode.
Yeah. Um, we she did let us know though we got an alibi for Sven because she said that when the first attacks or attempts at theft happened, Sven wasn't even there. He didn't show up until 2 days later, so he is
Right.
exonerated, even though he jumped in the water for God knows what reason.
Well, because he was still, you know, under duplicitous circumstances. He
Yeah,
was going after the Farnsworth money.
yeah. It reminds me of that character in Murder at the Oasis, who the tennis player who just like
Yes.
bails even though he has nothing to bail for. Like, why do y'all do it to yourselves? Why do you make yourself look more guilty?
Well, sometimes it's also really helpful because then it gets rid of them for a while,
Hmm.
and then you can focus on the people that are actually important to the role.
True.
To the characters.
That's true.
All right,
Oh,
Cyd Charisse is back, trying to serve in this lumpy,
why did they give this
dull.
to her?
I don't know.
It's not good.
It's not good,
It
and this
kind of washes
weird
her out. It,
like tusk tooth belt situation.
yeah,
And
this
but it's
poor
in
actor.
this scene is just here to say, oh, we're actually in love. We're not actually suspects. I'm
Yeah.
sorry if that shocks you, Jessica. Just as like it really doesn't.
She really is like, I don't
You're
care.
like,
Like
I
y'all
don't
enjoy
really
yourselves.
care.
Like get it on. Um yeah, this is a scene just to give them both alibis because they were doing it when Alva was murdered,
Suppose
theoretically. They're just two of the most uninteresting characters in Murder She Wrote. They
they also
just
have
do
like
it.
very little chemistry
Yeah.
together. They're not particularly engaging, and
No.
as amazing as Cyd Charisse is, she's just not convincing in this part.
No. No. They are
And
as waspy as there's no affection between these people. They yeah. Oh, but they did give Jessica her aha moment. Didn't
yes,
he say like
that
that's
is
the key,
important.
right? Or that's the key. Um,
The key is the key because the key is in fact the key.
And we were
The safe
talking about
deposit
this
key.
key earlier that Alva put in her little purse.
That she always kept in her little purse.
Yeah, always, always,
Because again, rich
without
people only
fail.
have one purse. Only have one purse.
That's how they say, that's how they protect their money. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There are probably gold coins in that purse.
Bullion.
Yeah.
Oh, and so Howard Hesseman is leaving, right? He
hmm
oh, and this is
He's
we have
had
another
enough.
moment where he's like, "What's the motivation?" And she says, "Everyone's favorite, simple greed,
Simple greed.
simple greed."
Simple greed. Um, I like this scene. I think this is our killer reveal scene. By the way, everybody,
Yeah,
it's the hotel security guard.
indeed. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. He stole the jewelry, and then when he had to, he killed Antoinette
Yeah. And Alva.
and Alva.
Yeah.
That seems like that was unnecessary.
Like, why would you do that when all these people are there and there's this heightened presence around murders and jewel theft? Like, what a
I guess
careless, careless move.
if she had her and I don't understand the concept of having fake jewelry like Jaja. Like I don't understand like going out and having fakes. Why then have the real stuff? Like I
I-
maybe that's just
All I
I'm
picture is
not
like
I'm not a good rich person, but
sitting at home, like in a bubble bath, someone like going to their little jewelry cabinet, putting it on and going like, ah, and then taking it off and moving on with their lives. I don't get it.
and I mean I understand that like you what you if you do well, if you have money, put your money where you can see it. And a lot of people say that that's you know invest in art, invest in physical things that you can then
Sure.
enjoy. But to just have it like a quarter million or $1 million in jewelry that you keep in a safe and then you wear a replica of it, it just doesn't make any sense to me. I
Yeah.
mean, I guess depends on where you're going. If you're going to the Oscars, you wear the real stuff. If you're going to
Yeah.
the resort casino, you wear the fake stuff.
Yeah. Well, what did Jessica call the jewelry? It was like
Paste.
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 Paste. That's right. Yeah. Which
Yes,
is
that's
a
an industry
technique.
term.
Oh yeah, you know.
Oh yes.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
also because it's super noir. That's super like
Oh, fair.
yeah.
Um,
It's
so
a
Jessica,
specific type of glass that
yeah.
usually has like a crystal element to it that
hmm
is either way undervalue or nothing or worth nothing.
Worthless. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. It's just a way they treat glass to make it look like jewelry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To make it look more expensive than it really is.
Yeah.
I mean, we would have called it costume jewelry back in the day.
Right. Right.
I don't even know if that's
I think I
still
still
most
do.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, in theory, the industry has tried to
hmm
rebrand that as estate jewelry.
Mm,
Estate jewelry just basically means quote vintage, which again, vintage just means 30 years ago or
yeah.
earlier. It used
Means
to mean something else.
it looks pretty, and that's kind of it.
Yeah.
Um, oh wow. Uh, this essentially to wrap things up, our Jessica Jessica called out our security guard. She was right, of course. He essentially just wanted money. And she's like, you've been living next to rich people, but you could never quite be a part of it. And you decided to murder them. And just
What
delicious
is
little
that
scene.
voice?
What? My
You
voice.
that Disney villain voice. Fletcher
I'm
back.
twirling my mustache as we speak.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
yeah.
It's a fun
And
episode. Again,
it's fun.
it's a good background episode because there's so much going on where you can kind
So
of dip
much.
in and out. And it's when you pay it very close attention that things get confusing.
I agree.
If you don't pay that close attention, it all makes sense.
I couldn't have said it better myself. That's so true. It's like just wait till the end and they'll well, and here's why. Because at the beginning of the episode, Jessica shows up and she's like, I know that it's more than just jewel theft. And then in fact, it's just jewel theft.
Well, yes, but it's also all these little extra things that have nothing to do with jewel theft, that have
Yeah.
nothing to do with the murder. Yeah, yeah,
If the
yeah,
teacher hadn't been there, if Sven hadn't been there, if all of those things hadn't been happening, it all would have ended the same.
yeah,
It was just the
yeah,
security guy stealing old ladies' jewels. Does it? So there's just a lot of material in this episode for what ends up being a rather simple murder and story, right?
yeah.
We spent a
The
lot of
locale
time
is
about,
deceptive.
yeah,
Yeah,
we spent a lot of time learning about Antoinette and who she was and what her past was. None of it mattered. None of it mattered. She was just murdered for her jewels. That's it.
I feel that they swung really big for this season premiere because
Yeah.
they wanted to make it very grand. Because I mean, even as we said in the last season, it ended on a bit of a downer,
Yeah.
and it ended very dusty,
Hmm.
Midwestern. This is so. This again gives me that Columbo vibe, where it's
Totally.
very rich and bright.
Big fun. It's fun. This is a
When
fun
it's dark, it's
episode.
not even that dark.
Yeah.
Like it,
Yeah.
yes,
There's levity
lush
here. It's sparkly. Yeah. It's
banter,
spooky. Yeah. This is a great episode. I can totally put my problems with it aside because it's fun to watch.
gorgeous costuming.
Hmm.
Um, the styling is really nice. So I did check. This was filmed in Hawaii. I
Mm.
cannot tell you where this is still meant to take place, but that's where it was in fact filmed.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's meant to be in Hawaii.
No, I think it's supposed to be Jamaica.
Brittany
It's in the
Bay.
Caribbean.
He says Brittany Bay. Hang on, is that a real
Okay,
place? Let
let's
me
find out.
see. Folks, the
Brittany
episode started
Bay.
up again, and so we're doing our. As you know, we spend the episode just sort of dicking around, and then when the episode restarts, then we start paying attention to the details. Uh,
I don't see anything.
I don't either. I feel that one of the reasons that they do this, where they don't quite name things after they are, is because they don't want to create any complications with the real place
Yeah.
being. Please don't depict our area as being full of crime. Don't depict our
Yeah.
area as being this.
Fair.
Uh,
Oh, by the way,
okay,
we're back in the scene where Jessica shows up in this purple getup and she's talking to
so
Cyd
good.
Charisse, who is also costumed exquisitely.
In this scene,
This is better. Yeah.
this is nice.
Yeah.
She even snaps at the bellman.
I
Oh, it's so
know she's the
such a
worst.
bitch, such a bitch. Um,
Anyway.
and oh, so Cyd Charisse, I should also point out, has a history with Angela Lansbury as well. She was in the Harvey Girls with her,
Wow.
so that's another like what 30 years early
Hmm.
or
They don't
earlier.
get much to do together in this episode. That's too bad.
Yeah, again, friends of friends, and also since Jessica or Angela Lansbury probably was on set almost every day, to
Yeah.
her dismay, frankly, as we've
Hmm.
learned, as that's why there are so many episodes where she writes herself out.
Yeah.
Uh, it's it's an opportunity to like sort of like hang with folks, but not have to work with them directly. I think it still works out.
Yes. Yes. Um,
Um,
gosh, any other takeaways for the season two premiere here?
um, again, light, frothy, still some murders. Violent, but off scene. I think we're meant to. I
Yeah.
think both murders take place with a knife,
Hmm. Well, and
which
then
is
they're
not
in the
exactly
bedroom.
cozy mystery.
No, they're in the bedroom after Alva's murdered and they're carrying out the body in a body bag,
Hmm.
right? And then they go over to the bed where apparently she was stabbed with a knife. Spit spot
No blood.
clean, not a drop of
Yeah,
blood, not
not
a
a drop.
drop. So it
No.
sounds very like unsettling, but then you see the setting and Like, well, was she sleeping on plastic? What's going on?
It's a
Um,
bit of a punch though to see the body being carried out, though. I have to
that's weird.
say
Yeah.
that
It's
is
like,
that is strong
that's Mary.
for this poor
I
Mary
wonder
Wickes.
who was the body extra.
It was probably a dummy, but
You don't think Mary showed up
uh,
that day?
I in fact don't.
All right, cover
I
me up,
really
boys.
I've never watched it, but Mary Wickes was also on the Father Dowling series with
Hmm.
Amos Tupper by Tom Bosley.
Oh, okay.
Uh, I believe she had like a regular role in it, but
I've not
that
seen
might get
those.
me to that might get me to actually watch because I
Yeah.
do I love me abroad, and she's
Love
pretty great.
abroad.
Love abroad.
Love abroad. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. Father Downing Mysteries. Okay, so that was in the late 80s, early 90s as well.
Yeah, I think isn't that what
Yeah.
he left Murder She Wrote to do? I want to say.
Oh, that sounds, I mean, the timing makes sense.
Yeah, I believe
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he leaves, I think, in what, season four? And
Hmm.
yeah, yeah.
Is it season
But
four? Does Amos last that long?
he's spread over a number of episodes. But yeah, I believe he's either three or four. Yeah. Because we don't get John Aston
No.
until then, and then we get what's his name? God, what the hell is the sheriff's name?
I well, it's not Amos Suffer, so he's not as memorable.
No,
It's Sheriff Metzger.
Metzger. Thank you, Jesus.
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe.
Yeah. Tom Bosley appears in 19 episodes total, but
Yeah.
he does appear through season four.
Looks like he did leave to take on that series. So yeah, that's correct. Father Downing
Again,
Mysteries.
no one was, no one, even William Wyndham, who we have not seen yet as Seth Hazlitt, and gets
Hmm.
only 53 episodes out of 280, 264. That seems weird too.
It is weird. And it's because this girl is on Delta Diamond. She's flying all over the place.
Feeling very Delta Diamond.
Yeah. Um, I like this episode too. First of all, there are some really lovely dramatic moments, right? Like uh the whole scene with Cyd Charisse being like, I want to shout that I'm your wife off the mountaintops. It's so trite.
Yeah.
Um, the music's great too, but even in the scene where Jessica comes back and she's talking about her friend Antoinette who was murdered, she's like, her husband died, and then she lost herself in parties and gentlemen, drink.
Drink.
It's like, wow, this poor woman is coping. Give her
Lost
a
herself
break.
in
Let her have a
drink.
cocktail once in a while.
Drink. I know. Well, this show
Yeah.
sometimes this Jessica is very judgy when it comes to people drinking.
Mm-hmm.
We and smoking, but drinking specifically
Mm-hmm.
because we see uh there's one character when she goes for a drink, she's like, "Oh, that won't solve anything," or "Oh, you're don't do that." It's just like okay, and sips, she sips,
Poster
she doesn't
child
get drunk.
poster child for substance abuse.
Sobriety.
I wonder if because she had children that dealt with substance issues, if she
Okay.
was staunch about maybe not
She also
modeling that
needs
behavior.
her wits about her, and that's
Yeah.
very important
Oh yeah.
also. So I mean, the day of like Nick and Nora from The Thin Man of like the socialites drinking and so like that time had sort of passed.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
definitely.
also love there's this moment here. So again, we're back to 9 minutes in, and we're at the roulette table. Michael Haggarty is framed behind the school teacher,
Oh,
and
he
he's
is.
looking at. It's such a great little like back and forth. He's paying very close attention.
That's beautiful
I
camera
don't
work,
know if I've
actually.
ever noticed that before until
I
we were
haven't
watching this
either,
now. Yeah.
but that's him right back there, as if he's just an extra in the room.
Yep. It's good stuff.
He's great in this episode. I know we get some recurring characters like Grady and we get Harry McGraw and we get a few others. Um I think Michael's my favorite.
He's good. He's
They have so much
very
fun together.
frustrating.
Yeah.
Very frustrating. He's not quite as frustrating as Dennis. When we get to Dennis, Dennis is a little bit more of a dick.
Yeah.
But that'd be Dennis Stanton.
Hmm.
But Haggerty frequently puts Jessica in positions of of unease and to her detriment,
Hmm.
and just flat out lies to her a
Hmm.
lot of the
A
time.
lot. Really
A lot of the
endangers
time.
her life on many occasions. But there's something about it's so simple. We go from like cozy mystery to like espionage thriller whenever he's around. And all of a sudden
And we
Jessica is
will.
now aligned with the spies rather than just being a
There's
mystery writer.
there's
It's a little much, but
there's one comment that is straight up British intelligence when Jessica
yeah.
gets arrested. And it's like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, this is the genre switch. This is the genre switch. Uh, but I like this one a lot. I think it sets the tone again. It shows Jessica
Totally.
worldly, doing what
Hmm.
she needs to. Again, it's always fun to see her play different characters because it's an actress playing a character, and that's
Hmm.
always fun, and that's done really well.
Couldn't agree more. Really into it.
Uh, so yeah, strong start, folks,
A
to a very
solid
strong
start.
season, to a
This
very
is a
strong
great
season.
season. I'm already excited for the next 3 episodes.
Our very next episode takes place with another Cabot Cove episode. So we're gonna get
Hmm.
Aramis Tupper fix. We're also gonna meet John Aston as his recurring character, and
Hmm.
just sort of and we'll finally see Seth. We'll finally meet Seth as if he's always been there. He's there as if he's always been there.
Yeah.
Uh, and it is
Yeah.
our first official episode for an actor who was in the first season returns as a different character other than Seth.
Ooh, we love a milestone.
Where actors come back. Yeah,
I'm here for it.
yeah. Where they're finally allowed. And sometimes I don't know if it happens twice a season, but they waited just a little bit.
Yeah. Come on,
But yeah,
season two.
got some good stuff. Uh,
I'm
Great.
ready.
All right. Well, I'm happy. I'm glad that the one we like got all the money. Antoinette uh presumably left it all to her daughter.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
all's well that ends well. And
It's a shame we lost Alva because she was a treat.
a pip. And I
But
wish Mary Wicks had returned at some point or another too.
hmm.
She's another one who I've been like, come on. But she was busy with that Dowling.
Uh,
All right. So shall we
alrighty. I
call this
think
a win?
so. I think so.
Excellent.
Until next week.
Until next time, I'm Victor Devon,
I'm Petra Fried,
and this was
and this was
Tonight
Tonight
on
on Murder, She
Murder, She
Wrote.
Wrote. Strong
Yeah.
liver. I never cared for tall men. For him, I'd make an exception.
Dumb, dumb, dummy.